Probably most of you are aware of these assertions of conspiracy, military action, and government plots. And whether or not you regard them with any truth is a matter of your own opinion. But I want to make you aware of something that is happening, and perhaps even demonstrate how. Even while we listen to and digest these fears and speculations, a secondary form of mind control appears to be innocuously delivered and already set into motion. It might be more accurately described as a reactionary form of mind control, as it rides in almost transparently on the very warnings to which it calls attention. Whether or not the originators of these warnings are aware of it, its collective effect has to be considered. Right within the flurry of these dramatic warnings themselves, we find a message within a message. A message which resonates a common theme among these ideas. A theme that is as dreadfully pessimistic as it is terminal in its world outlook. Viewed in turn, in its quantity and in its persistence, we discover a non-stop barrage of fatalistic and apocalyptic premises, complete with images and suggested nightmares, all bombarding us mentally and emotionally every day from just about all types of media, pounding over and over again the same message. Suppose, as an experiment, we lock someone in a room. We give them free access to media. However, in that media, we embed cascading messages with the same recurring themes over and over. What do you think over time would be the effect of those messages on that human being? Now, the object of this video is not to dismiss or dispute apocalyptic claims, themes, or warnings. As you can see, many people embrace these ideas within a concept of their religion or their belief for the future, and that's a personal decision. But we must consider the overall effects of this kind of group emanation.
Keller was a wanted man accused of shooting and killing his wife and 18-year-old daughter last week before setting the family home ablaze and taking off into the world.
The 47-year-old mom thought the world was coming to an end, and with recent events in Japan and the turmoil in the Middle East, Benedetto didn't want her daughters to go through it. So she took a box cutter and paring knife, slit her daughters' throats and wrists, then did the same thing to herself. You can see her wounds in her mugshot.
Says Keller showed no signs of violence, but mentioned something about the end of the world recently.
This is not an overall helpful thing. It could even take us to the point of becoming a self-fulfilling prophecy. This is especially dangerous when you're talking about young and impressionable people who are still forming their opinion of the world. Who would repeatedly tell little Jimmy Smith that when he reaches the age of 35, he's going to shoot himself in the head? Hopefully no one. But if we tell little Jimmy Smith over and over that the world is likely to end in a horrible nuclear holocaust with fires, drownings, starvations, pestilence, and plagues, and he may have to stand by helplessly and watch his family members perish slowly without food, electrical power, or medical care. You see, we haven't actually told little Jimmy Smith to take his own life, but we've given him all the reasons. In the scope of all the information I presented here, I think that it's time that we ask ourselves some questions. If the cumulative effect of the very cries that are meant as warnings to us carry with them their own separate form of mind conditioning or programming, do we need to be warned about the warnings? If so, then who is controlling who? Do I go further and suggest that this may be a strategy, the leading edge of a larger wave by a larger interest? I don't know, but I do know that the effects, intentional or not, are before our eyes and very, very real.